Bellingham plays it out into Szoboszlai. Plays a nice ball in behind. Ruben Diaz can't catch. Richie on his left foot. 1-0. 1-0. Douglas Richie gives us the lead. Finds Haaland. Haaland slips in. Barella, who takes a shot, is 1-1. Foden. Back into Ugarte, who bursts into the byline. Tries to think. Oh my goodness me. It finds its way into the back of the net. Haaland on the end of that ball that got deflected. It loops up into the air. And the Norwegian bundles it into the back of the net. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United save. This is episode 52, and I hope you're looking forward to it. So in the last episode where we left off, we lost 2-1 against Manchester City in the first in the first leg, of the Champions League. We lost 2-1 at home. 3-0 was the scoreline at Wembley just to book our spot in the final against Liverpool. That was against Newcastle, and we won 4-0 at the start of the episode to pretty much move a step closer to clinching the Premier League title. To kick the episode off, we can move even closer to clinching the Premier League title because we have a trip at Anfield. That's the first game of this episode, and that could also increase our gap between us and Liverpool. Liverpool, they're second place. We are currently 4 points ahead of them. A win against them could take us 7 points clear. Okay, so in the middle of this episode, we have a game against Manchester City at the Etihad, as I probably stated at the end of the last episode. We're 2-1 down. Manchester City, they've been dominant throughout the tie. I would say in the first half, for half an hour or 20 minutes, we looked like the better side, but after that it was all Manchester City, so they've been dominant in the entire tie so far. Newcastle United, that's a home game at the end of the episode. That is pretty much I think we could potentially clinch the title against Newcastle. If there's a way to clinch the title in this episode, I might play an extra game. So if we do move a step closer to clinching the title, we will play against Chelsea, and it'll probably end up just being a 4-game episode. And then maybe the last episode could just consist of the FA Cup, a Premier League game, and the Champions League final. Okay, so I've got new searches going on at the moment. You guys do want me to renew the contract of David De Gea, but I have been searching for new goalkeepers. I've scouted Raya. I didn't scout on Nana. In fact, I shouldn't have scouted Raya, to be fair. He's 30 years of age, or Nana's 30 on this game. But we are looking for the next best goalkeeper, upcoming goalkeeper. So we have that Damien Back, if that's how you pronounce it. Danish, 6'1", left-footed. And at the moment, I'm just seeing a lot of greens for his goalkeeping attributes. We're just waiting for the report to come back. We have a lot of other reports. So yeah, I did the manual way of scouting because I feel like the scouting thing is broken. It's not picking up young players, even if there's no instructions. So I had to manually search a few young players myself and just have them scouted. We're going to wait for the scout reports to come, and then, we pretty much will break down who we could potentially be targeting for next summer's transfer window. Okay, so in the last episode, I forgot to include it. I think I accidentally edited it out. So yeah, Garnacho, he could potentially be on his way out to the Bundesliga. So he had two sides after him. Borussia Dortmund, they put in a 28 million bid, whereas Wolfsburg, they put in a 35 million bid. So we rejected Borussia Dortmund, gone ahead and accepted Wolfsburg's offer. So yeah, he could potentially be on the way out in the summer, and we'll keep you notified to see if it's gone through or not. Okay, so now it's time to get this game underway. Anfield is the venue. Second versus first. Liverpool versus Manchester United. Let's see how we get on. We've been to this place many times in this series. Come out on top very few times. Well, not very few times. Quite a few times, actually. But this time, it does really matter because Liverpool, they're second. They're in the title race. About 2 seasons ago, we managed to clinch the title against Liverpool. And 2 seasons later, we're going head-to-head for this trophy. 4 points is separating us at the moment. Can we go ahead and make it 7 points? Let's take a look at the lineups. Alisson will start and goal for Liverpool. At the back, they have Trent, Torres, Kim Min-jae, and Sonisi. In the middle, they have Carvalho, Jorginho, and Julian Brand. Up top, they have Mo Salah, Darwin Núñez, and on the left-hand side is Luis Diaz. Lafont is in goal for us. At the back, we have Jurrien Timber, Lacroix, Corbett, and Mendes. In the middle, we have Bellingham, Martinez, and Szoboszlai. Up top, we have Douglas Richie. Felix is playing off the left, and Jadon Sancho is off on the right-hand side. As we're attacking to the right, Liverpool are attacking to the left. We're here at Anfield for this special occasion, the Northwest Derby. But it's got a bit of a twist, a bit of a twang to it now, because the league title's on the line. And maybe in the next episode, well, not even maybe, in the next episode, the FA Cup will be on the line. So we're both competing domestically at a high level with each other. Has Szoboszlai just over the bar. Alexander-Arnold, done really well in that situation to come out on top. There's João Felix, Douglas Ritchie. Oh, nice ball into João Felix. Perfectly weighted pass. 1-0 is the scoreline. 9 minutes. It's taken 9 minutes to take the lead against Liverpool. Look at this ball here. He bought himself some time, Douglas Ritchie. Sucked a few players out of their position and then played a nice ball in behind. And Felix, he just calmly rolls it into the opposite corner. Liverpool moving this ball around nicer than they did at the start of the game. Seem to have some sort of purpose now. Real patience shown. Carvalho with the shot outside the box. Lafont definitely can easily deal with that. Straight down the middle. Oh, come on, Timber. Get the ball under control. Liverpool are back again. Ball played in behind. Oh, well done again, Lafont. Those are the drilled in cross. Be a lot better on the ball. Lofted into the box. Oh no. Decent save there by Lafont. I think that was Pau Torres with the shot. Julian Brandt into Luis Diaz. Brand. Darwin Nunez. Julian Brand. Diaz. Oh, ball drilled across the box. It's dealt with. Outside the box is Jorginho. He takes the shot. Lafont makes the save. Liverpool are getting closer to the equaliser. Ball played into the box. Well done, João Felix. He gets it out. There's Min-jae. Carvalho takes a long shot. Again, Liverpool keep trying to test Lafont, especially from long range. They are struggling to break us down. So they're resorting to long shots. A few minutes added on. Played a minute of it. It's potentially going to be the last attack of the first half as João Felix cuts in. Bellingham cuts it back. Ritchie with the shot. Pau Torres with the block. Alisson is there to catch it. We'll go into the interval. We're only 1-0 up against Liverpool. Like I said, this is a big opportunity to separate ourselves on the table. We started the game off perfectly, but we need to wait back up, get our concentration back to a higher level, because Liverpool, they look like they're about to get back into the game. Oh, poor challenge again in the centre circle. Referee says play on. João Felix, right foot shot. Alexander-Arnold makes the block. Darwin Nunez plays it to his right-hand side to Mo Salah. He's being chased down by Nuno Mendes. Does really well to track back. Corbett cuts across to help out. There's Trent. Jorginho, all played into Carvalho. Jorginho outside the box with the shot. Corbett with the block. Well, let's hit them on the counter. Players higher up. Closer to the touch, halfway line. Nice ball in behind. Ritchie. Oh, first touch let him down. Alisson comes crashing at the feet of Ritchie just to claim that ball, and he does it successfully. It's coolly playing out of danger as Liverpool seem to be committing players forward for the press. Bellingham. João Felix. Poor first touch from Nunez. Oh, João Felix just didn't find himself in enough space. Oh, well done, Mendes. Nuno Mendes plays it up the line into João Felix. He sets off on a counter-attack. He has a lot of green to run into down this left-hand side. Trent doing his best to track back. João Felix cuts it back. Shot. Oh, there's a save. Bellingham denied by Alisson. It's a yellow card for Corbett for a poor challenge on Salah off the ball. Show some pressing urgency now. Kokchu. Brand. 1-2 between Kokchu and Brand. Brand with the shot on the edge of the box. Oh, close passing, close dribbling there. Julian Brand gets the shot off Lafont again. Has some work to do as he now comes off for Kamada. Who played into the box again. Oh, what a save by Lafont. I'm not even going to question why that play went flying. I just need to concentrate. What a save from Lafont again. Liverpool applying a lot of pressure. They don't want this title to slip. Who dinked him behind to Darwin Núñez. Diaz blocked there from LaCroix. 2 minutes added on. Free kick on the left-hand side of my penalty area. As Trent puts the ball down. He's going to take this free kick and whip it in. Puts it into the box. Malacia barely gets a head on that. It's cleared to outside of the box. Mo Salah. Darwin Núñez. Carvalho. I feel like there's a late goal coming. Definitely a late goal coming. Definitely a late goal coming. What is going on? This game's an absolute cheat, bro. This game's an absolute cheat. No one could get the ball out of their feet to clear it. Just a lot of shots popped at my goal. Like, we just couldn't get the ball under control. No matter what I did, no matter what avenue I took, Liverpool just kept coming. Look at this. It's just so jammy. How's Lindelof not got the ball under control? Why is LaCroix turning as the ball's coming to him? Why wouldn't he just stand still and just maybe clear the ball out naturally? Why is Lafont spilling the ball? This game's it's absolute cheese. It's absolute cheese. I can't believe that, man. I can't believe that. This game's done a lot of nonsense this season. And that's just definitely topped it off. How can you do that? Explain to me. Explain to me how you can do that. The moment where he doesn't need to take a touch and turn, he does exactly that and gives the ball right up. I'm so frustrated. Let's head off into the menu. Okay, so there's some good news around the Garnacho deal. So Alejandro Garnacho, he's going to be on his way out for about 35 million. The board have given me 32 million to my budget. So yeah, we're going to see the back of Alejandro Garnacho. I know you guys voted for him to be used this season, but he's absolutely useless for me in my system. Can't get the best out of him. It's not even the fact that he hasn't got pace. I just don't know how to dribble with him either, because Sancho's not really pacey himself. And we do get what we kind of get out of Sancho. At the moment, I'm still kind of in. I know Sancho's got 20 goal involvements and his average rating 6.97, but he's complaining way too much, far too much for my likings. And you guys already know I get fed up of pointless inboxes. And if Sancho's not going to be grateful for the 42 games that he's been playing, then there's no point. Let's check. I feel like, see, playing time. His contract, he's not happy with either. So if you're just an unhappy bunny, might have to look about getting rid of him. Because yeah, I feel like we could probably promote someone that could potentially be way more useful, or buy someone that's way more useful. Because Sancho's output is not what it was at the start of the save. I know it's still good, but yeah, good is not good enough. Not to quote our great manager Eric Ten Hag, but yeah, good is not good enough, especially when we're fighting on all fronts. I keep saying this, but the reason why we haven't got a trophy clinch at this point is because we haven't had competent people on the field at the back. I know at the start of the save, our front three, they weren't clicking, and neither was the defense, and now they're starting to click. But that game against Chelsea definitely lives rent-free in my mind, where we lost on penalties, because we had a lot of opportunities to kill the game in normal time and we just didn't do it. But yeah, let's head off into this next game. It's a crucial game, semi-finals of the Champions League. 2-1 down from the first leg at home. Now we're taking a trip to the Etihad. Let's see how we get on. Hopefully we can have something positive to talk about in this episode, because that first result was very jarring. Yeah, without further ado, let's get the semi-final second leg underway. Be cautious. Don't want another player out at this point of the season. Cancelo cuts in on his right. Tries to pick out a pass into Gundogan. It's intercepted on the edge of the penalty area. Here's João Felix. Waiting for the overlap and run from Mendes. Didn't quite get it. Here's Felix. Oh, Elliott plays it across. Richie, 1-0, and it's 2-2. We've equalised in the tie, and we made it 1-0 on the night. Nice ball played in behind into Harvey Elliott. His pace was a bit too much for the defence. It was a simple squared ball across the defenders into Douglas Ritchie, who can easily just smash it home. Okay, so we got the goal that we needed to level things in this tie. Now it's all about being consistent and continue to pile on the pressure. Malacia, ball in behind again. Douglas Ritchie seems to be Manchester City's kryptonite, these runs in behind from the attackers. Harvey Elliott inside the box. Harvey Elliott makes it 2-0. Right after taking the lead, it's now 3-2 on aggregate. Harvey Elliott making himself useful in that final third. The citizens don't know what's hit them. 2 goals in quick succession. Nice turn. He turns Kimpembe quite well. And then shoots across the keeper. Nice left foot strike from Harvey Elliott. First half got a bit boring to the back end of it. City were just pressing. We weren't really getting the ball under control. The ball retention has been poor. But we lead 2-0. That's a positive. 3-2 on aggregate. Fernandez into Felix. Fernandez. Don't know what I was thinking there. Barella. Into Foden. Cancelo. Running down this left-hand side. Barella. Foden. Takes a shot. Nice block there from LaCroix. Foden again. Oh, Haaland. Gets the ball squared to him. Takes the shot, but Corbet's in the way as well. Like I said in the first half, it's like the wall of China. City make their first change. Rodri is on for Gundogan. Just need to spice things up a bit. Control the midfield. Like possession hasn't been a dominant stat for us. So we haven't been able to get the game under control. Here's Malacia. Sancho. Back into Malacia. Here's Harvey Elliott. What is Harvey Elliott doing, man? Just play it straight to Timber. Why does he have to do that? Foden. He has the ball. And he's running down this left-hand side. Foden with his tricky feet. Oh, done LaCroix. Elliott. Benacer. Richie. Rodri's in the way. Haaland. LaCroix stands his ground, tackles Erling Haaland. Jadon Sancho. Catarino's in the way as well. Garte. Foden. Haaland. Back into Foden. Oh, slips in Cancelo. Haaland's in behind. Haaland takes the shot. Nice save from the front. Almost found the tie leveler. Front again, working heroics in between the sticks, and it's just poor passing like that. That's just been letting us down throughout this match. Rodri. Barella. Foden. What a challenge there by Timber. Okay, so Gallo, he's on for Harvey Elliott. He's contributed quite well in this game. Bagged himself. He definitely bagged himself a goal, but I don't know if it... Yeah, he did bag himself an assist. Sorry, an assist and a goal. He played the final ball for the first goal. Agate. Oh, Haaland tries to flick one on into Phil Foden. There's Makoko. Gallo. Timber. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. A lot of space to run into now. Man City look very vulnerable. Oh, there's Sancho. He's got Kimpembe on him. Sancho. Gallo. Gallo scored off the bench. The Italian has put the game to bed. Possibly. It's 4-2. 8 minutes to go. And it's 3-0 at the Etihad, or the City of Manchester Stadium, apparently. Okay, so we were rather patient in this moment. I didn't know what to expect. I played the ball across the box. I thought Barella was going to get the ball cleared. But Gallo, he was on the end of it. A left foot strike just arrows it into the goal. Well, to be fair, he was in the 6-yard box. Oh, what is that? What's going on there? Who is he hugging? Cancelo dinks it over the top. Corbet's in the way. Heads it down. Haaland retrieves the ball. Man City again relentless inside the penalty area. There's another opportunity. Lafont makes the save. And he makes the catch. Goodness me. Goodness me. This has been a hell of a time. Definitely had to earn our stripes. Earn our stripes is exactly what we've done. Bellingham. One last opportunity. Bellingham. One last opportunity. What's he done? Why has he overhit that? Sancho's right there. Could have made it 4. I would have loved to make it 4. But 3-0 is the scoreline and 4-2 is the scoreline on the aggregate. We are through to the Champions League final. That was pretty much time to find out who we're going to play against. Another trip to the Champions League final. That's 3 seasons in a row. So we're in the menu now, and as you can see, both the semi-final ties have been concluded. And as you can see, Manchester United will be taking on Inter Milan in the Champions League final. The last time I played Inter Milan in a final was FIFA 22. And you guys already know what ended up happening. I just about won on penalties in that penalty shootout. And that one there was a really tough battle. Hopefully in this game, they're not as difficult as that. Hopefully you can get a lot of goals in the final, but hopefully it can get wrapped up within the 90 minutes in our favor. So Felix and his agent has now come into my office. We are going to discuss a new contract for the Portuguese winger. He's had a fantastic start to his career at Old Trafford, and I feel like he's gone strength to strength, I would say month to month. And I feel like he definitely deserves an extension. Right now, they're only proposing a 1-year extension. We're going to go ahead and bump that up to 2. That should potentially keep him at our club to the age of 30, unless we sell him. 260k per week. We're trying to keep the wage structure realistic, but under a certain amount. So I would say goals, 15 goals per season. Should give him a bonus of 350k. I think that should be enough to secure the signature with João Felix. See what him and his agent think. Okay, so they feel like it's a reasonable offer. So there we go. Here we go. João Felix. He's now pending an extra 2-year extension. So that should keep him here until the age of 30. And he's going to be on 260k per week. Okay, so at the moment, David De Gea, his contract remains to be expiring at the end of the season. So he's got 2 months remaining. We're still waiting for the poll to be concluded. We're going to wait till the end of the season. We're also going to put out a poll for the player of the year and player of the year, young player of the year, and signing of the season or breakout star. I'm not too sure which one we should do. Well, breakout star's pretty much young player of the year. I'm a bit tapped right now. I am tired. Okay, so if we end up drawing in this game and Liverpool end up winning, that would only take Liverpool 2 points behind us, and we don't have enough games to be playing around. We can't afford to slip up anymore. Newcastle, they're not a side that we should take lightly. I know we beat them in the FA Cup quite comfortably, but in the league, their form could be completely different. So let's see how we get on. Let's clinch the 3 points for the final game of this episode and continue to maintain this 4-point gap. As long as we win, Liverpool don't stand a chance. Okay, so the game is on the way. We're attacking to the right. Newcastle are attacking to the left. And I'm just hoping that we could get a victory just to cap this episode off. Just need a victory in this episode in the league. Like I said, I don't want to slip up too many times. Give Liverpool an incentive to win the rest of their games. Continue to challenge. The whole point of that game against Liverpool at Anfield was to dampen their chances. You've rotated the pack a bit. A few people tired in the squad. Few people deserving of a rest. Here's Gallo. Newcastle rather patient as Šeško. Chukwueze. Come on, do better than that, Mendes. Oh, do better than that. Mateus Nunes. The Paul Nunes with the shot. Lafont again. This guy is spectacular. He needs to be replaced with David De Gea next season. Because the amount of saves he's made, he's making David De Gea saves. But looking better. As Felix. Mendes. Bellingham. Back into Felix. Mendes. Bellingham. It's a little triangle here. On his left-hand side. Gallo. Szoboszlai. Timber. Back into Szoboszlai. Oh, tries to find Gallo. Still got the ball though. There's Richie, Gallo. Felix, 23 minutes played. Oh, come on, man. Bellingham having to race back with Mendes. Here's Šeško. Nunes. Oh, ball played in behind. Anderson, Nunes. Oh, my goodness me. How have we fallen for that? It's just ridiculous. What's Lafont doing? Newcastle have taken the lead. Matthias Nunes hit into the back of the net. It's an open goal as well. Bellingham. Felix. Szoboszlai. Felix. Bellingham. Long range shot. Over the bar. Over the bar. Gallo. Timber. Back into Gallo. Bellingham. No creativity up front whatsoever. Šeško through on goal. Šeško through on goal. Thinks the keeper. Yep. Newcastle have embarrassed us in our own back garden. Again, we find ourselves trailing to a side that I feel like we definitely should be beaten. I just don't understand how it's come to this. Guardiola needs to go, man. He just needs to go. Oh, go on. Harvey Elliott. Shoot across the keeper. 2-1. 2-1. Harvey Elliott. This is the episode for him. This is the episode for him. Get the ball. Run to the halfway line. Let's restart. 61 minutes on the clock. Rodrigo De Paul. Šeško. Andrich. Chukwueze. Bursts into the box, of course. Shoots across the keeper. He drags it. Don't want to take a look at Vardio. I don't want to communicate with that guy. The guy's an absolute flop. He needs to leave. Here's Mendes. Richie, ball over the top. Go on, Szoboszlai, man. You're so slow. 64 minutes on the clock. Newcastle still lead 2-1. There's Chukwueze. Well done, Martinez. Timber. Elliott. Szoboszlai. Richie. Bruno. Bruno Fernandes. 2-2. We're back into the game. Bruno Fernandes has equalised. Finally, he's made himself useful. Off the bench. We changed the game around with a few substitutions. Come on, take us serious now. Take us serious. He's into centre. Benacer with their header. Well done, Benacer. Martinez. Harvey Elliott. The Szoboszlai. Got a few players on him. Harvey Elliott with the shot. It's blocked. Come on, head that down, Bruno. Szoboszlai. The Paul can't get the ball under control. Jovanovic follows up with a clearance. Can head back to the Newcastle penalty area. Elliott. Szoboszlai. Moukoko. Left foot shot, Moukoko. I thought that was goal number 3. I absolutely thought that was goal number 3. He should be doing a bit better from that angle, but he's close enough. Come on, let's keep going. Come on, what is... Oh, Šeško. Almost made us pay there. Szoboszlai. Got Moukoko ahead. All over the top. Moukoko takes a touch. Moukoko through on goal. Right foot shot. There we have it. We've turned things around. 2-0 down. 2-0 down. In a matter of moments, in a matter of minutes, only a few opportunities given to us and we've taken it. It's 3-2. Moukoko off the bench. Wonderful cameo. Wonderful cameo. He looked like he wasn't going to get a game in this episode because of how good Richie was doing. Nice ball over the top. Takes the ball under control. Under pressure from Szoboszlai and Lopez. And he dealt with the 2 defenders quite well, as if they weren't even there. Last goal, the winning goal. 4 minutes added on. 1 minute played of it. 3 minutes to go. Newcastle have the ball. Here's Pino. Parisi. Gonna go defensive. All prevented from being crossed in. Here's Harvey Elliott. Takes out one player. Harvey Elliott. Being dragged back by that one player. Harvey Elliott goes all the way. Oh my goodness me, that would have been a beautiful solo goal. I know there was a player waiting for the pass, but I couldn't help myself. I was tempted Score spectacular. Harvey Elliott's had a hell of an episode. Whistles around the stadium. The final few moments of the game is about to be played within this one scenario. Corner kick. João Felix puts it into the box. Romero comes out, deals with the cross. 2-0 down. From 2-0 down, we managed to win 3-2. We showed that determination, that fight, and this is why we are true champions. But we haven't done it yet. We haven't clinched the title in this episode, which isn't the outcome I was hoping for. But that means we have another episode, and the players live to have to fight another day. Unfortunately, the result at Anfield didn't go our way, but fortunately we managed to turn this around, so things weren't as bad as it could have been. Okay, so we're in the menu now, and we found a few gems from our scout report. We didn't find anything from Ivory Coast, but we got something from England. Got something from England, and what's the other country? Yeah, just England actually. I think the other country that we were scouting in is I got Holland. We didn't find it. We found something in Holland, but we rejected them because it was a goalkeeper. I'm all over the place, sorry. So yeah, we had a goalkeeper. He was 15 years of age. His overall was 63. Because we have Ethan Fuller, we got rid of him anyway because yeah, just too many goalkeepers. We probably need to get rid of either Bailey or Castro. And yeah, we can't have too many goalkeepers because I don't want to stockpile in that position. Not at all. We barely play two as it is. We mainly play Lafont at the moment, and De Gea barely gets any time off the bench. So yeah, it's just pointless. But yeah, the other player that we got was Jude Walsh, 15 years of age, CDM, English, overall 59, potential 70 to 94. He has a lot of oranges and a lot of yellows and a few reds, no greens whatsoever. So we definitely need to work on his technical ability, and yeah, we are working on him as a ball-winning midfielder. So his intelligence will be improved because of the interceptions will be going up, defensive awareness is going up, stand tackling is going up as well, reactions will be going up, a lot of physical things like jumping, stamina, strength will be going up, aggression is going up as well. So we definitely need him to improve on a lot of parts of his game. His passing definitely needs some improvement, but yeah, he's a work in progress, only 15 years of age. That's Jude Walsh. Okay, so as you can see now, we are taking a look at the table. So we maintain our 4-point gap on the table between us and Liverpool. There's 3 games remaining, so we both played 35 games and we can only get about 9 points from them. So Liverpool, the highest amount of points, like I said at the start of this episode, they can get up to 90 points. We need to achieve that. A win against Chelsea will take us up to 88, and then we have to win a game after that. I think that the next game's against Leicester City, if I'm correct. But yeah, the title's far from clinched. The title race is far from over. We still have a good advantage over Liverpool, but we can slip up. And yeah, I'm not taking any chances in the next episode at all. Arsenal, they are 3rd place. Manchester City, they are 4th. And Chelsea, they are 5th. Chelsea, we're playing them next. 5th versus 1st. That's going to be the next game in the next episode. Chelsea, they have 2 games in hand, in fact. 2 games on Arsenal and City. If they win both of them, they can go up to 3rd. So Manchester City, they're not in a good position. Arsenal, they're still in a rocky position as well. And yeah, I think Chelsea and Man City will be relying on Arsenal to drop points, and vice versa. Liverpool and we're quite safe at the top. Liverpool don't look like they're gonna lose 2nd spot. Even if they miss out on the Premier League and drop points, I feel like they're gonna maintain that 2nd spot. In terms of the relegation battle, I saw in the game nothing really had changed. Aston Villa maintain a big gap on Brighton, so I feel like it's safe to say Brighton, they are relegated, because look at their goal difference. They are confirmed relegated. I feel like the bottom 3 is solidified now, and Aston Villa are safe just about. And I think it's due to goal difference, because Brighton, they have 2 games remaining. If they win their 2 games, that takes them up to 32 points. Yeah, it's definitely the goal difference, guys. Okay, so we're at the end of the episode now. If you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so notified when I go live, premiere a video, or upload one. I'd like to thank you guys for showing support for the channel, and yeah, just keep the feedback coming, keep leaving likes, keep subbing if you're new to the content. But yeah, the next episode is going to be really crucial. I don't know how I'm going to do this. That's why I haven't really gone over the calendar. Probably going to go back to my quarters and rethink how we're going to do this, because yeah, right now it's not really making sense. It might be a thing where we have to try and clinch the title in the next episode and win the FA Cup, do the double, and the last episode will be the episode after the next, where it will be Crystal Palace and Inter Milan. That's what it's looking like at the moment. But yeah, right now, just gonna leave it here. Leave it here for now. Take care. Peace.